Good afternoon, everybody. This is Judy Oliver, and I am with the Mirowitz Center in St. Louis, and we are hosting the Delta Sigma Pi Professional Fraternity today to help us learn Zoom tips and tricks, refresher, and learn some new things. And we will be having breakout rooms later. And please welcome Ashley and her team from Delta Sigma Phi. Thank you, Ashley.
Hi. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. So again, good afternoon. Happy Sunday. So I will kind of start this off. I will share my PowerPoint with you. Okay. All right. So again, like Judith was saying, this is going to be a kind of a refresher course about the Zoom tips. And we will be presenting just normal slides as well as additional videos to kind of help reiterate the same information to kind of help you with a visual presentation of it. So who are we? We are Delta Sigma Pi Professional Business Fraternity. We have about 15 of us today to help you guys. And basically, our refresher will go over the microphone functions, seeing how you could show your video or hide that as well, kind of see who's in your room by looking at the participants. We can use the reaction functions on Zoom. We're going to learn how to rename yourself, use the chat functions, and change your virtual background. And again, at the end, learn how to use the breakout rooms, and then we'll finish the event. So to start it off, what you should know is how to mute and unmute yourself. So for this, you would have to look at the bottom left corner of your computer, and it will say either mute or unmute. But for right now, we ask that you all mute yourself so that we don't have any conflicting voices going on and off. And make sure that during this presentation, you keep your questions on the side, write it down so that you can get them answered at the breakout room section of the event. So when you're either on your Zoom device and you want to show your face, you would have to look at the bottom left corner of your computer, and it will either say start your video or stop your video. When it says the start the video with the line crossed out, that'll just mean that your video is not being shown and you will not have to show your video. So if you feel comfortable showing your video right now, feel free, but if not, keep it off. And again, that will be on the bottom left corner next to the microphone. So if you want to know who's in our Zoom room right now, you could check the participants function on the bottom center of your screen. Click on the participants icon and you will be able to see how many participants are in this Zoom right now, as well as see if you have any friends here, and yeah. And make sure if you do have any questions, write them down right now so that they can be answered later on in the session. So what are reaction icons? Basically, if you want to give a thumbs up or clap, you can use the reaction buttons on Zoom, and that'll be located on the bottom right of your screen. It can also be seen next to the participants icon pop-up that shows up on the right side hand of your screen as well. And if everyone can maybe try that, we can give each other a thumbs up, make sure that you're understanding where this reaction icon is.
Wait, how do you do it? Reaction.
Looks like we got a few people.
Where do you see it though?
And make sure if you're having struggles right now, understanding where that is, you will be answered those questions in your breakout rooms. Okay, so for right now, we're going to be focusing on how to rename yourself in Zoom. So this video will show you how to visually change your name on Zoom, rename yourself, and my next slide will show instructions on how to do that as well. So just watch this video. It's a brief, short minute video.
Hey everybody, Benji here with a quick recording on a really helpful trick in Zoom, especially when you're going to assign people to different breakout rooms. And that is how to rename yourself in such a way that the breakout room to which you're going to be assigned is right there in your name. So as a participant or as a host on the participants list here, to rename yourself, just click on More and Rename. And for instance, maybe I'll rename myself Math Benji, and then maybe other members of the math department will do the same thing. Or maybe I will rename myself Middle School Benji, or what have you. And this is really helpful for participants to be able to do, to be quickly and effectively sorted into breakout rooms. So thank you so much. I hope you found it helpful.
Awesome.
Hey everybody, thank you.
Okay, so we're going to be trying this out. We request that you make sure that you have your name, your first name on your PowerPoint, or on your host name. I would have Ashley Favada. So put your first name and preferably the device that you have for this event.
So rename. Let me see where you do it though.
It's here to the right of your name.
Hover over your icon.
And this would be in the participants kind of icon on the side, and you would click on the More button to click Rename, and then you can rename yourself. And then once you type in your desired name and you put the device that you're on currently, just hit Rename, and it'll show up that you have your new name and the device as well.
Oh, I haven't.
It's not working.
No, not working.
I was able to rename it. I don't see how to put my device on.
You wouldn't put it next to your name. So just do like a dash, but it would be in the same area where you rename yourself. So just kind of add it on the side.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
I don't.
I'm trying to do this on an iPad and it's not working.
Okay, well, again, if you do have more pressing questions, we can help you in the breakout rooms so that they can help you with your specific device. But again, it should be next to the participants icon on the side where you would click on, or you would hover over your name, and it would have the More, and you can click on the downward arrow for the More and be able to rename yourself. But again, it might be different on your specific device, and that's why the breakout room will be helpful to answer those questions.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Can't find the More icon.
I don't see it.
Can't find.
So again, if you could see on this bottom left corner of this presentation, it says the participants, and you would kind of either hover over your name or click on it, and there should be this More button right next to your name.
I click on that, but it doesn't.
Click on it, and then you should be able to hit Rename.
Okay. Me too. Okay.
Mine is not working.
Mine's not working either.
Okay, well, we will be able to answer those specific questions in our breakout room. So make sure that you write those questions down so that we can help you later on.
Who is the person that said it's not working for you so I can get you into the right group?
Nancy.
This is Charlotte. Charlotte.
Okay, you're having trouble, so I will put you into are you on a Windows a laptop or?
I'm on Windows.
Okay, all right, I got you in a group, and you can have someone there in the smaller group help you out.
I want a laptop with a backup station that looks like more like on a tabletop PC. That makes sense to you?
All right, so we'll continue on.
You didn't hear me? No. Okay.
So our next video is about using the Zoom chat function. So watch this brief little video to introduce you to the chat function and how to use it and why you would be able to use it and why you want to use it.
Hi, I'm Dr. Christine Hanlon from the University of Central Florida, here to talk to you about Zoom and how to interact with participants using the chat feature of Zoom for a virtual meeting. So when you're in Zoom and you have rights to the moderation rights or co-host rights to the Zoom meeting, you'll have different options than you will as a user, as just a participant in the room. So if you hover your mouse towards the bottom of the screen, you'll have this menu show up. Now, if yours isn't showing at the bottom, check out the top, because sometimes it's hiding up there in the top. So go ahead and go to the chat feature, click on that, and you'll see it opens up another box for your chat. And there are lots of different options that you have. Now, if you are going to be a presenter in a Zoom, I always highly recommend that you talk to your moderator if that's not you and ask for co-host rights. Co-host rights are very important. You want to make sure that you have them. And you can check that if you click on Manage Participants. You can see your name and you can see your status. So I'm a host. I have the rights to moderate the entire Zoom meeting. If you don't have host and you're being a presenter in that Zoom meeting, ask for co-host. The host just needs to go to your name and they hover over to this blue icon in the participant screen. And if there's more participants, you can see this. I don't have more participants, it's just me. But trust me, if you click on more, they can give you co-host rights. And then you'll see right here in parentheses next to your name, it'll say co-host. So that way you can confirm that, yes, I do have co-host rights. So once you've gotten that taken care of, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Now we just have the chat. Whoops, there we go, the chat. So the Zoom chat has lots of different options to it and makes it a really great way to talk to your audience without having them directly interrupt you during your presentation. I always recommend that if you're doing a presentation, you put all of the participants on mute during your presentation, and then you use the chat feature during your presentation, and then afterwards, maybe open up the mics for Q&A. Maybe just use the chat though. That's a little bit safer. You don't have to worry about strange noises in the background or people talking over each other, those types of things. And then you can take the questions at your own pace. So the chat feature is a nice way to do that. So right now I have it at everyone. And so one of the things that you can think about is that you can send a message to everybody in the chat. That's really helpful if you're going to send everybody a link or if you want to share a file. So if you want to share a file, you can click on this file icon here on the side. It'll open up in another window where you can get your saved file on your computer and you can go ahead and upload it and send it to everyone. There are some more features here though. So if you click here on this 3 dots, you'll see more. Click on that. As a moderator or as a co-host, you have the opportunity to change some of the settings with the chat. So you can change if participant can chat at all. So you can say, nope, nobody's chatting with nobody. No, we're not having that. You can do host only. So they can only chat with you. Now, if we had more participants here, what you'd see here are options. And so you would have options to chat with other individuals in the chat, unless the moderator has said host only, right? And if they say host only, then they can't participate with anybody except for you. But then nobody can really see what everybody's posting. And so that kind of becomes a little bit of a problem. If you have everybody publicly posting, then everybody sees everything that everybody is doing. So keep that in mind. Now you can still just a participant can still just send a message to somebody else, and that's not public. But everything else that somebody's sending to you as the host or to everyone is going to be public to everybody who is in the Zoom meeting. So it's something to take into consideration which option you want to choose for that.
Okay.
Now, with that said, you can also just interact with certain people. So if there are other people, like I said, I don't have anybody in here now, it's just me, I'm kind of lonely. But you could click on this little caret next to everyone and it would show everybody's names who are in the participants list. Then you can choose them individually and you can send them a file or you can send them a message or you can, tell them, what, do you have this, can you help me out with this type of a thing? And nobody else will see that. That's a nice thing. But there are some issues with letting them chat with each other. So keep that in mind if you want to control your audience. Might not be the best option to have everybody chatting with each other. But it's up to you how you want to manage it. And it depends on your meeting situation and what's going to work best for your particular Zoom. So good luck and have a happy Zoom meeting. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Keep Zooming.
Awesome.
Hi,
So we will try this out for ourselves. So how we're going to start to send a message in the chat, you would first look at the bottom right corner of your screen. Again, she did say that it might be at the top of your screen if you're maybe using an iPhone or an iPad, for instance. So you would click on the chat or the more icon, and for the Zoom group chat, that'll appear. If you want to send a message, you would click in the chat little area that says type a message here. And then you can click on who you want to send your message to. If you want to send it individual or send it to an individual in our presentation right now, you can send it to someone individually, or you could send it to everyone in this presentation. And basically all you would do is type your message and the type message here. And then for the to section, have it say everyone. And for right now, you can guys try it out and say hi or kind of send whatever message you want to send. Awesome. Again, if you are experiencing any issues on where to find the message chat or just how to send a chat in general, make sure that you write your questions down so you can get those answered for your specific device as well.
I think Ashley, I might have, I was trying to assign people and I might have, the breakout room started, but it's going to close in 20 seconds. So.
Okay, you could probably either stand it.
I tried to stop it, but it says it's 10 seconds. They'll be back in a 7 seconds. We're counting down. Sorry.
Okay, because I got a message to join, but I didn't click fast enough.
Oh, that's okay. It's not time yet. You'll get another message. Sorry.
Okay, good.
Hopefully we didn't lose anyone.
I think everyone's still here, so.
Gotcha. Amazing. Well, next is how to change your background. So you would look next to the camera icon and there's going to be an upward arrow that will allow you to see the selected camera, and you could choose a virtual background. Once you get there, you'll have this window that pops up with the settings and you get to change your virtual background either you can add your own background that you might have already saved to your computer, or you can use the preset ones that they already have, like the grass background if you want, or the space one. And you can always add your own pictures from your saved camera roll using the plus icon to add a virtual background to your Zoom. So if everyone wants to maybe try that out, you can change your background by hitting the choose virtual background, and then you can change your background. Mine just changed. You could change it to kind of any photo you want by hitting the plus icon. But again, if you want to use the preset ones, feel free to use that as well, but just give it a try. You don't have to keep the virtual background if you don't want, but if you have a messy room in the background, you don't want to have everyone see your room, you can change your background so that it's just a preset background. And make sure if you are experiencing some issues with this, I know some computers might be harder if the camera's not working on your computer, or if it's an outdated software of Zoom, it might not have virtual background. So if you are experiencing that, feel free to ask one of us in our breakout rooms to help you with that issue. Again, it might be difficult, but if it's up to date, the Zoom background should work. I'll give you guys a little more time.
My computer says there are no virtual backgrounds.
Yeah, so again, it might just be your specific, I guess, version of Zoom, or it might be your specific device that doesn't allow that. I know some older cameras won't allow that, or it doesn't have that specific software to have a virtual background. But again, we might be able to help you in our breakout rooms, because we might know something that you have to hit one special button and then it will work. So yeah.
Okay, thanks. I mean, it's not a big deal, but
Yeah.
but I can't practice because it says I don't have any.
It's just a little perk if you don't want to make your bed in the morning, or you want to have a festive background or something like that. But yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So this is going to be a video about how to accept or join a breakout room. So this will kind of introduce you to what the benefits are of Zoom breakout rooms, how it'll transition to that specific breakout room, and how to join back into our main meeting room for this event.
When you get invited to join a Zoom breakout room, you will receive an invitation pop-up in the center of your screen. Once that invitation pops up, all you need to do is click on Join. But don't panic, because your main screen will disappear while you're waiting to be placed in the breakout room. Once you're in the breakout room, you will receive a message on your screen that says you are in the breakout room. But it should be pretty obvious because you'll see the other people there. Your video and audio should be on, so that way you can carry on a conversation. The purpose of the breakout room is the equivalent of your small table talk conversation at live seminars, when the facilitator has asked you to drill down a little further into a subject. You can take turns speaking, or you can just have a lively conversation, but no matter which way you choose, the whole point is you are discussing that topic. The first time you enter your breakout group, you can quickly go around the room and say your name, your company, and what you do. You'll notice that if you turn the video off, your name will show up, or your photo. And it's a little more difficult to have a conversation virtually if people can't see you, if they can't, read your facial expressions or body language. So I encourage you to leave the video on. If this screen is too small for you, then you can just click in the corner to go to the larger screen. And that way you can see everybody a little more. If you need to leave the breakout room, you can click down in this right-hand corner here. If you want to show a reaction, a thumbs up reaction, or a clapping reaction, then you can click on these. If you need to ask for help, you also have that function here, and that's reaching out to the moderator or to the host saying, hey, can you come in here and help us? You could record, but that requires permission from the host, so you don't even have to bother trying that. And then you have chat. You can chat with everybody in your breakout session or with individual people in your breakout session. When your session is getting close to ending, you will receive a little 1-minute warning. And you can either manually return to the main session, or you can just wait for the clock to run down and be put back automatically. It's at this point where you are deciding who is going to represent your group in any kind of share out. Maybe it's one of you, maybe 2 or 3 of you want to speak, but it's during this portion that you wrap up your conversation and decide who is going to share the ideas. If you don't like that warning in the middle of the screen, you can move it off to the side, so that way you can still see everybody's photo. Now you'll be put back into the main session. So again, you lose everybody's photo, so don't panic. You're returning to the main session. And once you're back in the main session, your video and your audio will be on, so be aware of that. Make sure if you don't want to be seen that your video is off. If you don't want to be heard, that you have muted yourself.
Awesome. Oops. Okay, so again, we are going to now split up into breakout rooms. And I'm going to have Judith help me with that. But again, like the video was saying, it'll pop up a request to join a breakout room, and all you would hit is join. Then when you're transitioning into a breakout room, you will lose your screen, but it'll say it's trying to join the breakout room. So don't panic if you feel like you got disconnected. It'll have a little pop-up that says you're joining the breakout room, and then you will be put into your breakout rooms. And then you'll get a message when breakout rooms are about to end to return back to our main room. And you can either let the time run out. It'll say like a minute warning before the meeting ends. You can either join the main room again early or wait till that time's done. But again, you will be returning back into the meeting. You will lose their videos, but you will join back into the room, and then we can end our event. So with that, we will have everyone start.
Okay,
rooms.
I've assigned everyone with the exception, I think, of a couple people, which I am not sure what group you would fall into, because I'm trying to make sure that you're with the right fit. I'm thinking that Quilter Sue, what device are you using? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open up all the rooms, and it'll send you a message to go ahead and accept. And then you'll be in with your smaller group, and you can ask questions there. And so here we go.
Yeah, feel free to try all the little things we learned today. I wanted to stay back a little bit, make sure that.
So Linda, Linda Sandmel, what What group would you fit into? Would you fit into the iPad or the Mac products or Windows products?
Windows.
Okay, let me get you assigned then. If I can. Okay, I think you'll be getting a message to join a group. Sue, what, unmute yourself. Okay, would you be a Windows or a, like an iPhone?
Windows.
Windows, okay.
Yep.
Hey Judith, so we actually had a room of just students on my end.
Which one were you in?
So I was in room 4. So everyone who was assigned in room 4 can get split up to help other people or something like that. Did she leave?
I think she might have.
Oh, there we go. She's back. I think
You're muted, ma'am.
Okay.
Awesome. We knew this was going to be a little bit of a struggle, but.
Well, yeah, I think we have a couple people that, so first of all, Sue, you're a Windows person. Let me get you assigned here. So the people that, you should get a little message there, Sue. Are you getting a message? There you go. So let's see, Diane Brown.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. So do you use
I use an iPhone and an Android iPad and an HP desktop computer.
Okay, well, which group would you like to join today to ask some specific questions, like the iPad or a Windows group?
I think the Windows group.
Okay. All right, and
there we go.
Michelle.
Looks like she's a PC.
I'm gonna go ahead and put her in that last group again. So let's see, sorry about this, but
Bill's back. Did you get split from your breakout room? Oh, did you guys answer all of his questions?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, awesome.
So let's see here. Do you guys just want me to go ahead and assign you to other groups? You, the students? Yes? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So let's see. Rebecca.
Judith, how long did you make their breakout rooms? Were they just 10 minutes, 20 minutes? Do you remember?
I don't think there was, it asked me for when they left, how long to wait to close them, and it was 10 minutes. So, so I was going to give them a little bit longer, and then I can just close all the rooms and we could come back together.
Gotcha.
So, so let's see. Rebecca, I think I reassigned you to MacBook number 3.
I haven't seen it yet, but it might have given me a button down at the bottom rather than a pop-up. Let me try. Here we go. Thank you.
Okay. Frida, I'm gonna assign you to number 3 as well. To get a, let's see, I just had a whole group of students in one group. Is that what I did, Ashley?
Yes.
Sorry, I had a printout of our group, but I didn't have a printout of your group. So, okay. We had a bigger group of Mac people.
Yeah, normally that could be pretty popular, especially with the iPhone.
Yeah.
But overall, I feel like
I think it's going good.
At least they were able to join.
Yeah.
That's good.
David, I'm going to try to move you to 1 for now.
All right, that sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. Isabel, I thought I reassigned you. Did you get a message?
Oh, you know what? I see it now. Okay, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Thank you.
And I think Nikki, or I'm sorry if I'm not saying your name right. I think I reassigned you too, but.
Oh, I see it now. Thank you.
Okay.
And you said my name right. Thank you.
Okay. And let's see, Erin, I thought I put you somewhere too. Okay. Okay, I'm going to assign you to 3. And again, I'm not sure where they're at with the questions, but.
Maybe I could help
out.
Okay, thank you so much.
I didn't get a notification yet.
Okay, it might be just taking some time.
Okay.
I'm showing you in the 3, so maybe it'll just take a minute.
You might just have to like click the breakout room button maybe.
Oh, join breakout room. Yes. Thank you. See you.
Yeah. So, Ashley, you want to just like unless people start closing out, you want to just give them about 10 minutes, and then I can send a broadcast message to everybody and just say, we're getting ready to close out the breakout rooms, ask your final questions, and then,
right.
Does that sound good? We'll give them about 10 minutes. You're doing a wonderful job.
I hoped I didn't go too fast, but I wanted to make sure that they could get their questions answered in the specific breakout rooms, because obviously it's more difficult to answer the question if we don't even know what device they're on. So yeah, I try to go through the PowerPoint quick enough so that they could get questions in. But yeah, I don't know where Bill went. Maybe he went back into his own breakout room.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he left altogether. I can't tell because also when people are in their breakout rooms, I can't see them. I mean, I don't know if they completely left or not.
Gotcha.
Well, I can, I guess. I can look at the breakout rooms.
Yeah, breakout rooms. If I do that, I go back into my breakout room. Hello.
Hi, I'm so sorry to interrupt. Judith, I was placed into a breakout room by myself. I don't know if someone was just in there.
Oh, no. Huh. I don't know which one I...
Do you remember what number you were in?
Yeah, I was in room 2.
Room 2. Okay. Okay, I see. It must have been other people in there, not in there anymore. So, okay. How about if I just go ahead and put you into 3 for now, and we're going to wait about 10 minutes and see if there's any. I'm going to broadcast a message, but for right now, I will go ahead and put you into 3. Okay?
Okay, thank you. Sounds good.
Yeah. You should get a little message. Got it? Yeah, I think Bill might have left.
Gotcha.
That's okay.
Well, he seems like he can fully do everything, so seems like he had all his questions answered. He already changed his background and everything, so. I think you're on mute.
Somebody in my Windows breakout room, I didn't get a student assigned, so, and let me
Okay. I could go in there.
see which one that was. Let's see, that was with, okay. So I wonder if I can reassign somebody.
You can reassign me.
I don't want to, let's see, can I message them in the breakout room or not? I'll jump into the breakout room.
Do you know which one? What room?
It was, yeah, did you assign you?
I could go to a different breakout room. So what number was it?
It was the Windows 1.
Okay. So I'm gonna join that breakout room. Do you want to just stay in the main room just in case?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi. I was in breakout room 3.
You're breaking, your voice is breaking up and I can't even understand a word you're saying. So now I can't hear you at all. I'm sorry. You're frozen. Maybe if you try to jump out and jump back in?
Hello.
Hi. Are you done with your breakout room? Do you need some? Nope, you gotta.
To get some information on the Zoom for my Samsung iPad, Android.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold on just a second, Frida. So you, did I assign you to a group already, Diane?
Yes, I was in the app. I was in the Apple group.
Oh, okay. So you want to join a Windows group now?
Correct.
Okay. Let me see here. Well, I thought I have you in a Windows group. Let me see if it'll, do you have a, let me see. Okay.
You had me with Brianna.
Okay. Is that is a Windows group?
Well, we were discussing the iPhone. That was Windows?
Uh-huh. It was supposed to be Windows. So.
Well, I can go back there because I have a question about my iPhone. Not my iPhone, I'm sorry, my iPad.
Yeah, that should be the Windows. If
okay.
Windows, yeah. Okay.
So how shall I get back there? Leave you, or will you put me in there again?
Let's see if I can go ahead and put you in there again.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. It's not wanting, I think there was too many. I'll put you in the Windows 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
You should receive a message then, Diane.
Okay. Okay, I haven't gotten it yet.
Oh, okay. It may be taking a minute. Hello, everyone. I'm thinking that, Diane, I'm not sure
okay.
It's going to work. So everybody will be coming back together here in just a couple minutes.
Okay.
Maybe we can answer a couple other questions. Do you know about our Tech Tutor program on the side that we have with the Mirowitz Center? Because that would
yes.
do. Okay. All right.
There's no way I can get back to Brianna?
Actually, Brianna's right here. If you want to ask her a question.
Sure.
Hi, Diane.
Hi. So I went to the desktop of my Samsung iPad. Okay. And the icon I have for Zoom on that device looks a little different than my Zoom icon on my iPhone. Okay. So when I open up the Zoom, it's just the one on the Samsung is just a plain video camera, the white camera with the blue background. I want to know, I'm not able to schedule a meeting from that Zoom, from that icon. I opened up that Zoom icon and I'm getting join a meeting. At the top, I'm getting start a meeting, but that doesn't open it. The only thing that I could press there is join a meeting, sign up, or sign in.
Okay, so you might have to sign up for a Zoom account, which is free up to 40 minutes per meeting. So you will have to sign up for a Zoom account before you can schedule a meeting.
Okay, so I should go through the procedure then to sign up, and then that will take care of it.
It should, yes.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, I'm going to wait till Judith wants me to wait now.
Yeah, we're going to be closing up the breakout rooms here in another minute or two, so everybody will be coming back.
Fine, no problem.
Okay.
Is Brianna still there?
Yes.
How many days in advance are you able to schedule a Zoom meeting?
Let me check. I don't know if there is a limit on days in advance.
I do not believe there is. I mean, we schedule meetings a month in advance sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah. It depends, I think, also on the type of account. If you have a free account or if you have like a minimal paid account.
I think just a minimal account.
Yeah, I don't know that there's a time limit.
Okay.
So we're waiting for everybody to come back into the main meeting here. It'll be a couple more minutes, I think.
Okay.
Judith, the breakout room was really helpful.
Oh, good. Very good. We were thinking that might be, more specific to, your type of device. Perfect. Hi, Ashley.
Hello, sorry,
That's okay.
You get disconnected. It happens to all of us.
So I think,
all right, so should I show that PowerPoint on how to make sure they know how to leave, but also show your screen as well?
Yeah, I think let's just take one quick moment. Did everybody find the breakout room helpful? And I know I was trying to assign everybody to the correct room, and I hope that worked for you.
We learned in our breakout room that Thanksgiving is free. Thanksgiving Day. Brianna looked that up for us to use Zoom.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know. Okay. All right. Back to you, Ashley.
Okay. So here's the Tech Tutor slide if you want to talk about that. But again, we really hope that you guys learned a lot from this, and this is just kind of a taster of what Tech Tutors is like. You can have one-on-one interaction with a tutor to help you with your specific computer devices, not just Zoom. You can get
your screen isn't showing. Your screen isn't showing on my computer, Ashley.
Okay.
I'm seeing it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I was not seeing it, so I was hoping everybody else. Okay, go ahead.
Can you see it still? Let's see.
Do people see it? Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So if you want to talk about this, Judith, how to contact you and make sure that they know how to get involved more in this?
Sure. You know, the Tech Tutor is a one-on-one telephone tutoring program that we have, and we assign you with the specific device that you want help with, like if it's an iPhone or if it's an Android phone, or if it is, you know, a laptop or a MacBook. So, you know, you can call in to the Merowitz Center, and Susan Kempinen has been heading up this particular portion of this program. And if you call in and just chat with her, and if you want specific, it doesn't have to be just Zoom, it can be any questions that has to do with your device. So that's available for you if you'd like to have more one-on-one time. And that would be via a telephone call, but as many as you need. That's not just a one time. So just so you know. Anyone have any questions about that? Okay. Back to you, Ashley.
Oh, Ashley, you're muted.
Thank you. Okay, so obviously we've had fun during this event, and you know how you leave this meeting. So basically it's on the right bottom corner and it will say leave meeting, and it might be on your top left corner for the screen as well, but it'll end the meeting. So that will be how you leave this event. But again, we thank you for coming. We hope you learned a lot. And thank you so much for coming to this event.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye. Thank you, everyone from the fraternity. We really appreciate you coming and helping us today.
Absolutely. Hope you all have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks for having us.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you as well.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. Well, I think that went really well.
I do too. Congratulations.
Well, all right. I will